Pathways icebreaker. Invite her with a thunderous applause.
Toastmaster Vigish is giving his icebreaker under the pathway leadership development, and the objectives of this project is for the member to introduce himself or herself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech, and the speech time limit is 4 to 6 minutes, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Toastmaster Vigish story remembers his childhood mischief as this. He used to play football and he hit a penalty kick once and he broke his cousin's wrist, who was the goal. This is being talked to even today, and that is the biggest thing you can think of. His life ambition, he says many are there, but what is close to his heart is to live in space and get that experience. Probably Vigish doesn't know, a lot of his friends are doing it every week. The reasons for joining Toastmaster Club: expand his network, that is the first one he has given, and improve his thought process and be trained to handle uncomfortable situations. I think he's got some solid ideas. I hope he succeeds in getting it. About mentoring, he says the help from mentor as expected is getting so far. He is looking forward and hopes that he will get consistent feedback and mentoring from the mentor. Now, welcome Toastmaster Vigish to speak on I am stressed, should I quit? Hold on please. That is the title. Toastmaster Vigish.
Famous quote by Harriet Toast says that, never give up, for that is just the place and time the tide will turn. Good afternoon, Toastmaster, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, in my icebreaker speech, I would like to share a few incidents from my life where I reached the bottom rock and came out victoriously. I was born on 8th April 1976 to my beloved parents as the first child in a small town called Trichy, the cultural capital of God's own country, Kerala. I was given the privilege to be pampered by my grandparents and my cousins in our joint family. My name is originated from my father's name Vigish and my mother's name Geli. 2 years after my birth, I was blessed with my younger brother Vinosh, and we had a wonderful childhood. I grew up enjoying the natural beauty of my hometown, the religious harmony which united the people of my hometown, and of course, the colorful and rhythmic festivals and celebrations in and around my hometown. During my primary classes, I realized that I will not be able to cope with mathematics. Somehow, maths became a nightmare for me. I was really stressed out. And some point of time, I even thought that I will go and join some school where mathematics is not part of curriculum. But in 6th standard, I got a rare opportunity where my mother became my class teacher and my maths teacher as well. She knew the difficulty which I was facing to cope up with mathematics. So during the summer vacation, after 5th standard exam, she decided to spend some quality time with me to teach maths in an interesting way with a lot of shortcuts. Believe me, after that, I never faced any issue with maths, and I started to score high marks in maths like any other subjects. After completing my 10th standard exam, I decided to choose the science subjects, science group, which comprises of physics, chemistry and biology, keeping in mind that I will write the medical entrance exam, though my parents wanted me to go for engineering subject. But later, I terribly failed to qualify the medical entrance exam, and I thought that this is the end of my life. I really stressed out. But during that difficult time, my father told me that you should give one more attempt, but this time both medical and engineering entrance. I was comfortable and I took his advice without knowing the difficulties behind that. Now the problem was I didn't qualify the mathematics, or I was not taken mathematics as an additional subject in my pre-degree course. So I had to write 2 years pre-degree mathematics in 6 months to make me eligible to write the engineering entrance exam. Later, I qualified both medical and engineering entrance. Though in medical field I was offered for veterinary course, I decided to go for chemical engineering, and I joined in Trichy Government Engineering College. After completing my BTech, I joined for MTech in IIT BHU, Benares, the pilgrim city. It was completely new experience for me, right from the 56 hours journey from my hometown to the holy city. It was altogether new experience, new set of people, new language, new landscape. But I really enjoyed that 1.5 years where I spent in Benares. I would say that that was the best time in my academic era, and I would love to call Benares as my second hometown. Really, I'm nostalgic about those beautiful evenings where I spent in the Ganges of River Ganga, enjoying the melodious and smooth Hindustani music and visualizing the spectacular, the great Ganga Arati. I really miss it. And during the time where I spent in Benares, I got introduced to many distinguished personalities from different parts of the world. Out of that, Mr. Peter and his wife Heike from Germany is very special to me. At the fag end of my MTech course, I met with a major accident, and just because of God's sheer grace, I am surviving today. It was during the campus selection time, and I was really stressed out because of all this accident, whether I would be able to sit for the campus selection. At one point I thought pack everything and go back hometown. But the mental support and confidence given by Peter and Heike was impeccable and matchless. And just because of that, I decided to stay in Benares. And I got selected to TCS. And last 17 years, I'm with TCS. Later in 2003, I got married to Sujaya Elizabeth, an IT professional. Like any other couples, we dream a lot about our kids, but we couldn't reach that dream. Though we have undergone a lot of treatments in different hospitals in different parts of India, the result was not promising. In between, she had undergone a lot of multiple miscarriages, and it was really shattered, and we are broken and stressed out. And one point, even we thought of going for adoption or even surrogates. During one of that difficult time, one of my colleagues met me and she asked that, you have gone through a lot of treatments. Why can't you just go and meet Dr. Geeta Haripriya before taking any next steps? After having long conversation with my wife, I convinced her to have an appointment with Dr. Geeta Haripriya. Rest is history. On November 6, 2016, we were blessed with our precious twins, Tanya and Nathaniel. Yes, the long-awaited 13 years dream cherished for us. Today, my dear sisters and brothers, some of you sitting in this room might be going through similar stressful situation in your life. You might have tried many options, but you are not seeing any response, and you would have decided to exit here. But there is a good news. Don't be disappointed. Be sanguine. And let's just get to down. Please hold on. Look at the phone.